Whispers of the Forest. On a rainy night, Nora got lost during an expedition with friends in the Clarity Forest. After losing contact with them, she found herself alone in a strange place where the winds howled between the trees and strange whispers echoed around her. While she was searching for a way out, she stumbled upon a wooden box containing an old key and a message that said, "The only door is at the base of the oak tree, but beware. Whoever uses the key must pay a price." Nora decided to follow the message, so she began her search. Upon reaching a massive tree, she found a small door at its base, and she inserted the key. In the lock, the door opened to reveal a dark and strange world. Nora entered and found herself in a city filled with faceless people. She was approached by a strange woman who informed her that anyone who enters this world becomes trapped between the dead and the living and cannot return to achieve this goal. Nora was doomed to either accept this new world or remain in it forever. As she tried to understand her fate, she was filled with a cold rage that she could not shake off. Suddenly, she found herself in a strange garden filled with glowing trees and flowers, where a half-human being appeared before her and said, "You are here." As Nora began to comprehend what was happening, the place transformed in a strange way. The products and sparkling flowers became brighter, but they were charged with mystery. And before her appeared a semi-human figure who said to her in a mysterious tone, "You are now part of this adventure." Nora was filled with fear, yet she couldn't escape. There were no beings present anywhere, and strange things surrounded her, as if they were aware of her. As she wandered through this dark world, her heart began to race. Long moments passed without her understanding the reality of what was happening. She wondered if this was the influence, or if there was, because of it, to the natural. However, I began to feel a difference. Peace. Despite the ambiguity and darkness, a strange sense of reassurance began to emerge. In the end, Nora realized that this world was not just a dead or abandoned place. It was another world, a world filled with spirits and ancient secrets. Now, she had become part of this world, trapped between the dead and the living. And despite all she had gone through with the birds and the anxiety, it became clear to her that this was where she was meant to be. She was part of everyone in the forest, and for the first time she felt like a child there. She may have been trapped, but in a way, once upon a time, peace was found among the shadows. A journey of our connection in this mysterious world from which there is no return. Suddenly, she noticed that she no longer felt lost. Instead, she felt an inner peace despite everything she had been through. The time had come to an end,